My thought for today is that you need people in your life who don't need you but love you regardless. I'm saying you need people in your life whose love for you far outweighs their need for you. And this is why only such people can look you in the eye and tell you the truth. You see, when people don't need you but they love you regardless, there is a level of clarity that comes to their perception of you. When people don't need you, maybe for survival or something, they are able to tell you uncomfortable truths. It is therefore important that you also are, number one, humble enough to cultivate such relationships in your life. People who don't need anything from you, but they just love you regardless. It's a blessing from God. And when you see people like that, you must hold them close, treat them with honor. And this is why when people need us, most times it fuels our ego, especially when you are in a position of authority or you've attained some level of fame or wealth or some level of clout, whatever it is. When people need you, when people look up to you and expect something from you, either for survival or for mentorship or for guidance or whatever, it can get to your head. And such people will be careful. They will be miserly with the truth. So you need people in your life who can tell you, Kunle, sit down there, shut up, what you are saying is nonsense, I don't agree with you. And your ego, I hate that word ego. However, your ego will not be bruised. You need people in your life who can check you, who just love you genuinely, who are not looking to you to feed or for direction, as it were. They just love you. Now, you also need to cultivate such relationships. People you don't need, but you just love them genuinely. A lot of times, we gravitate towards people we need something from, or people who need something from us. You must be willing to have people in your life that you just love them. You don't need them for anything. You are not, so it's not a need motivated relationship. You just love them based on maybe shared values or the ideology. You just love them. You need to have people like that in your life. This principle cuts across relationships. In fact, many of you cannot be comfortable in relationships where you are not needed. And it's a problem. You want to be the provider. You want to be, listen, there are people who they are okay by themselves. They just want to love you. And they expect same from you. But you see, if you've grown up with the mindset of being needed, you will struggle in such kind of relationships. But we need those relationships in our lives. They keep us centered and grounded. An example is parents. For example, you can tell normally, because I know there will always be extreme cases, normally parents love their children more than they need them. And you can tell the dysfunction in when a parent needs a child more than they love the child. It will tell. Conversely, as a child, you need your parents more than you love them. Therefore, the evidence of your love for your parents will only be seen when you don't need them, as it were. You are independent, doing well for yourself and all of that. That's when you can really tell if you love your parents, how often you check up on them, all those things. You need people in your life who don't need you but love you. You also must be humble to receive and enjoy such relationships. Lastly, you must also look to relate with people not out of need, but out of love. You must seek to love people genuinely, not because of something you want from them. Hope this helps.